Love, light, and blessings. This is Shamanic at Wet Priestess here. I'm trying to make sure that my camera is very steady. Because I don't want to get anybody motion sick. But if you have not guessed what this video is about, it's literally my RWS collection. So I have mass-produced decks, and I also have indie decks from Etsy and things like that. That I've actually never seen on YouTube being featured. So I have some unique decks too. So I wanted to do a 2021 updated version of my Waite Smith collection because, as you can see, I'm obsessed. Okay, I'm obsessed. I got these earrings at Spencer's. Has the fortune card and the magician. And I also got the lover's card necklace from Spencer's at my local mall. And I thought it would be appropriate to wear my tarot t-shirt. It's the star card. So yes, guys, I love Pamela Coleman Smith's artwork. I love Waite Smith. It's not everybody's thing, but it is my thing. I also got this at Spencer. I got this shirt from Amazon, but I got this incense from Spencer's as well. Has the Wheel of Fortune card, and I always light incense when I'm doing readings, like frankincense and myrrh, protection incense, things like that, pray, all that good stuff. But I've also been lighting this when I'm reading clients, so I love it at the start of my workday. So yeah, I'm obsessed. I have an issue, guys. And I also got this for Mother's Day. It's the Wheel of Fortune. I drink coffee since I've been having this since Mother's Day. I drink my coffee. I'm more of a coffee drinker than a tea drinker. So my morning coffee. So I'll have a cup of coffee before I do my morning daytime reads. And then when I go back to work in the evenings when my kids are in bed, I'll have a second cup of Joe, and literally this is the mug that I've been drinking from. So again, I have a problem, okay? I love Waite. It is my favorite deck. My goal this year is to actually, like I did last year, just continue to study my the symbolism and just really work with the deck. And but the thing is, I didn't want to just use one deck, so I have a variety of Waite Smith decks and clones that I do readings with, because it is literally the deck that speaks to me the loudest. The We Live the Year was my soul deck, is my soul deck. It got me into discovering the Waite Smith, and I've just been obsessed with it ever since. Okay, guys? So if you are a Waite Smith fan like myself and want to look at my collection of Waite Smith decks, please stay tuned to this video, guys. Okay, guys, so I try to make it the best view so you guys can see. So this is the first deck I'm going to show you guys is the Smith Waite Tarot deck, the Centennial Edition. So none of these decks are in any particular order. So this one I got from Amazon. I wanted to make sure I had the boxes so you guys can, if I'm not able to give you the links for these decks where you can get them, I could at least show you the name of them and you can do your own research. This is the backs of this deck, the Smith Waite Tarot deck, the Centennial Edition. So these are the backs of this deck. It's very beautiful. It's like a muted version of Pamela Coleman Smith's work. Okay, and it's a really beautiful deck. I love it. I usually feel drawn to do client readings with this deck during the winter months, I guess because the colors are more muted. But yeah, so this is the Smith Waite Centennial deck. Okay, and this one is mass produced. You could literally get it on Amazon. And I keep it in this pouch. Every one of my working decks has a selenite crystal in it. So It's really nice cardstock too, because I like the thinner cardstock. Next deck we're going to talk about is the Waite Tarot deck. And this one I got from Etsy, from Craft Store, I believe. I'm going to make sure for the Etsy decks I get you the exact name of the store. I literally just got these today. It's a pink and black deck. And again, I got this one from Etsy. I actually got it 3 days before they said it was due to arrive. So, and I keep it in this pink and black velvet bag. These are the backs of the cards. It's just gorgeousness. Really, it's very laminated, plasticky, but it's really good. I actually shuffled the cards. Definitely going to be a working deck. I'm thinking of using this deck for next year, around Valentine's Day kind of thing. So yeah, I love it. Cannot wait to work with it. Yeah, it's just gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. And again, it's just your regular Waite Smith imagery with pink coloration and black lining. I'm just completely excited to work with this deck. And I got it from a new Etsy shop called Craft Store. It came with the box that I showed you guys. And yeah, so really, really excited about that. Very thick, beautiful. I mean, oh, I cannot. I'm excited to work with this one. I have a feeling I'm not even going to wait till like February and end up using it now, but we will definitely see. I know me. I don't have that kind of patience. But I did do a test reading on myself and everything, so it shuffles great. And it's the Waite Tarot deck from Craft Store. It's an Etsy shop. Next deck we're going to talk about in my collection is the original Waite Tarot pack. This literally you can get it on Amazon. It comes in this big box with the booklet and everything. And these are the backs. And it's your traditional Waite imagery, of course, with also a muted color. I love this one more, in my opinion. Even though I've seen people actually like the Centennial, this is actually my favorite version of the deck. Oh, there you go. I want to make sure you guys see everything. Yeah, so this is my favorite version of one of my favorite anyways. And yeah, I completely love this deck so much. Like using it around springtime for professional readings. I love the coloration. It's gorgeous. I love the cardstock. These are the beautiful backs. And this is the original Waite Tarot deck. Next deck is the Radiant Waite. The Radiant Waite Tarot. Again, you can find this one at Amazon. It's a US Games. This deck, I remember when I first got it, I didn't really like it. Yeah, it wasn't my thing. I ended up liking it later on, after a while, because what happened was when I first got, the first time I ever had a tarot reading outside of my family or whatever, it was actually with a woman who read with the Universal Waite. And she just gave me such a great reading and everything. And so what ended up happening is that I ended up purchasing this one by accident because I didn't know there was different versions of Waite or whatever. And I think it was because I was disappointed that it wasn't the same deck that the woman read me with, that I had like that negative feeling. So I ended up gifting this deck away, getting this copy, and ended up really connecting with it this year. So yeah, so I love it. Definitely love it. It is a beautiful deck. Borders don't bother me, so I don't really modify my decks or anything like. Well, I don't modify my decks at all actually. And this is the beautiful backs, and that's your radiant weight. And again, you can get this anywhere where tarot is sold for the most part. It's mass produced, readily available, and it's the radiant weight. This deck is also a indie deck. I got this from makeplayingcards.com. Every deck that I have for professional readings has a pouch that's exactly the same but just different colors. I try to match the bags with the backs of the deck or the aesthetics or the coloration of the deck. So it's just a plain boring box there. Wow, my goodness. I'm actually using this deck this month. This is my springy deck. Oh my gosh. Look at the backs. It's if you're looking for it, so when you go to make playing cards, you can either type right away, and this one will be one of the first ones that pop up. But I think it's called Pastel, the Pastel Tarot. These are the beautiful backs. This one is different. It's just gorgeous. It has a very like original Rider-Waite type of cardstock. So like that nice US Games cardstock. I love it. Very shuffleable. Love the pastel colors. But this deck, what I like about it, not only because of that, it actually does have some racial diversity in the deck. I'm just trying to, because I was using it, so I'm going to try to find, just to show you what I mean. So some of them are white, and some of them are melanated people. So I love that, because as anybody knows, especially mass-produced Rider-Waite does not have racial diversity much or at all. So it's nice to see that. It's nice to see that someone did that. And I just love it because it's still her handwriting. It's still her art style, but it has people of color. And just the coloration of this is gorgeous. Really love reading with it this spring. It's my baby. And everything. So I have been really enjoying working with this one. I mean, it is gorgeous. The cardstock is yum. And the backs, everything about this deck, I love. I love it. 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 So, and this is from Make Your Own Playing Cards. Make Your Own Playing Cards. There's so much racial diversity here. You even have some of the queens, so some of the court cards with people of color. I love just the coloration, the whole aesthetics, everything. Like you could tell this is one of my favorite ones. So, and this is the Pastel Tarot. Look at the Empress. This is the Pastel Tarot, and it's available at makeyourplayingcards.com. Makeyourplayingcards.com. The other one, the Radiant Weight, I love reading with that one in autumn. So anytime using Rider-Waite, which has been something I started last year, just like really wanting to use that all the time. And then this one I feel drawn to around springtime. This deck, I don't have the box for it, but it's the Universal Weight, my most treasured used deck, the one that got me into Waite Smith pretty much deck. Okay, it's just, it is everything. It is everything, guys. I love the coloration of this deck. The backs are gorgeous. I just love them. I had to get this backup copy because my original copy was broken beyond repair, became unshuffleable because of the high usage of it, to the point, okay, to the point where I had to tape some of the cards. I mean, it just got kind of ghetto. So I ended up buying a new deck. But I love this deck, especially around my birthday month, because it just brings me nostalgia. So I loved using this a lot in the month of April. I just love it. It's just beautiful, people. It's a beautiful, 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 beautiful version of the Waite Smith, and these are the gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous backs. I have a second copy of this that I wanted to bring out. I got this from a lovely YouTuber, tarot tuber, Mary Grace Faroum. I love, 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 love this deck. So this is the modern version, okay, which I just showed you. And then this one is very special because it literally is in this box. And look at the backs. So whereas these backs are like this, look at these backs have no stars. So this is very unique. I love it. I've never seen anyone have this version of the deck where it doesn't have the stars at all. It's a completely different cardstock as well. I like this. I love the OG cardstock of US Games, like the older versions. It just feels different. It doesn't feel so plasticky. It is thinner, but I don't know. I like, and I actually like the coloration in this one even more than the Martin one. I don't use this one because it's too special. This deck is too special. So I'm not like going out of my way to like use it or whatever. Like it's just too special. And everything like that. Like it's a keeper, definitely. Okay guys, I went and lotioned my hands because when I was touching, I noticed I had some ashy fingers. So that's, yeah. So yeah, I love this version. I want to keep it in my collection. I don't use it as much, but I'm okay with that. And that's the universal weight. I don't even know if they're available like this, okay? So she never even used this one, so yeah. So yeah, I got it from her. Very affordable. It's so unique. I love it. So yeah. And I use the one that's readily available for readings and stuff. But yeah, that one's a keeper. I'm not giving that one up. Okay. Alrighty then. So that is the Universal deck. I got it from the craft store. So the same seller that gave me the pink and black one, I bought this one from them too. Part of my Mother's Day gift to myself. It just says tarot deck of 78 cards, the original tarot. I love the box, but oh my gosh, guys, look at the backs. I'm gonna use it as a working deck. Okay, I plan to use it this summer. The cardstock is flexible, and oh, look at. You gotta look. Okay. Gotta calm it down. Look at the coloration on this. I love the sky. Looks like teal. You know, they look teal, and oh my goodness, I love it. And they feel like they're gonna last, but they're still like shuffleable. Because I did shuffle these. I love the browns and the teals. It looks like teal. Like it's just, what a beautiful, beautiful version of this deck, guys. Oh, look at this deck. This one, guys. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Look at it, guys. Oh, I cannot wait. I'm planning to work with this one in the month of June. It just feels like June energy for me. But yes, I love it. Oh, it is very thick, but it's shuffleable. And this deck looks like it's because I read professionally and I tear up my cards, guys, okay? I know this one will hold up to use, so I cannot wait. And these are the gorgeous bags, okay? So very excited about that. And it's from the craft store, again, on Etsy. It's thick. It's thick. But I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful version. This next one is also a indie deck. This one I got from Tarot Collectibles. Yeah, it's upside down. These are the gorgeous backs. And yes, I use it a lot, so it's chipped. Okay, I got a backup copy just in case anything happens to this one. But yeah, this one I'm planning to use in the month of July. So this is like a summer deck. This is the box that it comes with. The name of it is Trippin' Waite. Okay, which is different than the Groovy Waite. Oh, I please. Okay, I love this deck so much. So much. There's like something that spilled there. I think it was incense. Yeah, I'm not gonna change the cloth right now. Just hopefully you're hypnotized by the beauty of these deck. Okay, it is gorgeous. So the coloring is gorgeous. Yeah, I love this deck. I don't know what else to say about it. It's fun. I love it. It's a great version of the Waite Smith deck. And this does also have some racial diversity as well. For example, the Justice card is an Asian woman. And also, look at the World card, guys. So there's black people, there's Asian people, so different ethnic groups and races. Also, I think it's the, sorry. Look at the two of swords there. Love it. So again, it does have some racial diversity. Just trying to show you guys. And it's just beautiful, like, seriously. Where's the, trying to find a card. Sorry. I think it's the Lover's card. Sorry about that. It's the Lover's card. Yeah. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I love this Lover's card. Look at this Lover's card, guys. So it is a beautiful, like I said, version to the Waite Smith. There is some racial diversity here and things of that nature when it comes racially, not like body or whatever. But yeah, so I love it. I love it. It's gorgeous. I love the backs. I use it a lot, as you can tell. This one has wear. This has wear, but I don't care. It has good cardstock too. It's actually really nice cardstock. It is thicker than most of the time. I don't really like, but it's flexible. Like, I don't mind thick cardstock as long as it's flexible and I could still shuffle the cards because I don't overhand shuffle. So, and this is the Tripping Waite. Love it for summer reads deck that I'm going to show you guys. Is also a indie deck, and it's the Grooving Waite. I have the first version where it came with the box, but I bought a backup copy. The backup the recent production of this deck, it does not come with a box, but it does come with a tarot bag. I don't know if you have to pay extra for the tarot bag or not. I don't remember, but yeah. But yeah, it doesn't no longer comes with the box. But this one's the Groovy Waite. The Groovy Waite, and is created by Tarot Collectibles. Okay, these are the really fun backs of the deck. This one I like to use for summer readings as well. It just feels very summery to me. I've been obsessed with this one. I used it even when it wasn't summer, but I'm just saying I'm going to use it again in the summer. But yeah, I love this version. This version is gorgeous. I love it. It's just a really beautiful portrayal. And this one also has racial diversity, which makes me happy. And yeah, I love it. I love the readings that I get with it. And I love Waite Smith and the different versions. And I like to switch out decks because then it never becomes stagnant because there's always a different rendition, a different coloration, a different energy in my personal opinion. And yeah, so I'm really loving these decks, and I just love the Waite Smith. So it's just a great Oh, the world card on this is gorgeous too. Look at the sun card is freaky. Judgment. Look at the world. I love the world. Saturday Night Fever. Okay, so that's the groovy Waite. I love that the Fool's a woman too. I love it. This deck was also part of the Mother's Day haul that I did for myself. So I got the pink and black one that you saw, the regular natural I Feel Springy color one, and this one from the same store, and that's in the fourth one. So I bought 4 from one particular store. And I got to say, I love it. And this is also from the craft store. I believe that's the name of it. Again, I will make sure that I put their name or their store shop in the description box of this video because I love it so much. And this is the Waite Smith Tarot. These are the backs. It's purple and black. Bought this for the intentions of using it in autumn, especially around Fête Guédé. This is actually the color of the Guédés. So yeah, so maybe around October or something like that, where we do the big celebration for ancestors. So yeah, I'm really excited to work with this one. I love the look of this. It's just purple and black. These are the backs and everything. These decks are very like affordable in my opinion for indie decks. And I like the cardstock despite it's kind of glossy, but it just feels like they're gonna last and they're really flexible. So I'm very excited to actually work with this deck in autumn. So it just feels very like Gede energy. Like we're just gonna have fun. We're just gonna have fun. So yeah, I plan to use those for my professional readings around that time. It's just great. And this is my purple and black version of the Waite Smith. And I love these backs, are so beautiful. This deck is a black and white version from the same Etsy shop, the craft store. These are the backs. It came with a box as well. I have that one and the purple one in these kind of black type box because it just feels like the bag matches. So anyways, oh my goodness. So it's thick like the other one. Kind of plasticky and shiny, but I don't care. I mean, look at this. This is going to be for October. This just feels Halloween autumny to me. Like, are you serious? Like, I love this. Also, like, very Gede energy. To me, like, that's Gede, you know? The big festival that we have in Haitian Voodoo for the Gede spirits. Like, that's literally what I bought it for. I'm going to be doing readings, you know, for clients and stuff. And I love their energy around the autumn. So I'm, like, really excited to work with this one. Like, you cannot wait. So, and again, it feels shuffleable. I will give you guys a review. So if you're going to read with me in the fall, you know, don't be surprised. I love this. Like, yes. Oh, I cannot wait. Cannot wait. So this is the black and white version. So the next deck that I'm showcasing is the albino Waite. This you could literally get on Amazon. It's mass produced. I'm trying to make sure you guys can see. Yeah, so you can literally get on Amazon or anywhere that decks are sold. This is the backs of the albino Waite. This deck feels very autumny to me, but it also feels like Christmassy to me at the same time. So yeah, so this is the albino Waite. I love the coloration on this deck. It just feels autumny, but it also feels Christmassy because this deck just makes me want to party. This deck just makes me happy. It just makes me want to, like, it just makes me smile. It's beautiful. I love this deck. May not be everybody's cup of tea. I love the coloration on this deck. It's just, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful deck. And this is the albino Waite. This one has the Pamela Coleman Smith font and everything like that. So yeah, it's a great version of the Waite Smith. And that's your albino Waite Tarot. This is your typical plaid backs. This one now, they have, the plaid backs now have the Pamela Coleman Smith original handwriting if you buy the new one. So this is just your regular Waite that you can buy on Amazon or whatever. Oh, upside down. Oh, why are these? Okay. Yeah, this is crazy. Okay, we're just gonna fix it. I don't know, some of them are upside down or whatever. But yeah, this is your, let me put it here closer so you guys can see. So this is your, this version of Waite took me a while to actually like too. Nothing wrong with it, just I don't know, it had to grow on me. But once I actually started reading with it, I do love it. I do love it. So I guess because the colors are kind of, you know, they're loud or whatever, but it's a beautiful version of the Waite Smith, and it's your plaid backs. I have two versions of this. So I have the modern version, which now includes her original font. Okay, and again, I love it. I love this cardstock too. But I have, this one has copyright in it, but it is not this box. This one didn't come with a box. I bought it with, from the same person I bought the albino, as well as the plaid backs, this version of the plaid backs. Sorry, I'm just trying to, okay. Yeah, this is like an 80s version. So it does have the copyright, but it has that old US Games cardstock, and I actually do like it. You can see it's more of a muted version if you compare these two cards. This is the modern, this is the 80s version. So I do love it. It is really, 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 really nice. It shuffles really nice. So I do use this one, and I have used this one for professional readings, but I do use it sparingly because I don't want to wear this one down, because the older versions can sometimes get kind of expensive to buy. So yeah, so this one's like really special, just like the universal that doesn't have the stars. So this is like, even if I don't use it, like I want it in my collection. It's so special. It's so special. I just keep it in the box that the modern Waite Smith that came from. Yeah, and keep it on in my tarot storage, like my, you know, like the table or whatever. But yeah, that's the Waite, the plaid back version, just called Waite the deck. Done, guys, because I know the video is kind of long. So the next one I want to show you guys is my, this one came from Black Forest. It's also an Etsy shop. It came in a box, and I also bought a tarot bag, and I showed it to you guys. This is the pink deck that everybody loved. Yeah, this one I did buy with the intentions of using as a working deck. But this one is very, very thick, but it's, I mean, it is flexible, but it's a good deck if you're a rifle shot, like if you're someone who does like overhand shuffling, but not someone who actually rifle shuffles, in my personal opinion. And to be honest, because of that, I don't want to damage the cards, so I kind of use this more personally. Yeah, so you know, whenever I want to do like a self-love reading or something. But it is gorgeous. I don't even care that I don't use it like I thought I was going to use it. It is so gorgeous. I love it. And yeah, so because to me, cardstock is really important, and the shuffleability of a deck, because I read professionally, so I don't want to mess up my cards in the process of reading somebody. So, but I don't regret buying it because, again, I use it for myself. I do readings for myself. It actually has made me want to journal and do readings for myself. I don't know, like the way she colored the characters, the cards, matches with the beautiful like pink edges, and the backs I love. So it is a beautiful deck. I don't care if I ever read with it or don't read with it or whatever. It's a keeper. Yeah, it's a keeper. I don't care. And this is from Black Forest, so I'll make sure to give you guys the info in case you guys are interested in this version of the, yeah. If you want the tarot bag or the box or whatever, they charge extra, but this automatically comes with this beautiful pink box. Then we have the Radiant Wise. This is mass produced. This is a Llewellyn deck. This deck I bought for the purposes of working with it during the summertime. Okay, got rid of the first version because it was hard to shuffle then, and I concluded that it is. I'm still going to keep this version in my collection because I like having it because it's so pretty. But I use this more for personal readings. I'm going to be real honest with you guys. Because again, when a deck is too thick or it takes me too long to shuffle the cards, I won't use it for professional readings. You know, my clients are paying for me to do a reading for them and to be accurate and everything. And I don't want to be worried about having trying to shuffle cards that just don't shuffle for me. But again, that's just my experience because of the way that I shuffle. But I'm sure if you're an overhand shuffler, you will be fine. But for me personally, not a working deck for me. You know, for my readings. But for personal work, yes. For study purposes, yes. Just to look at the artwork, yes. Because again, it's gorgeous. The coloration on this is summery to me. Like, look at that. It's a beautiful, beautiful version of the Waite Smith. And for that, you could tell I just was reading myself this morning with this deck because you have upside down cards and everything. But yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful version of the deck. Okay, and these are the backs of it. It's a beautiful version. It comes with a nice box. So definitely going to keep this one in my collection, but it's not what I would call a workhorse deck. It's more like for personal reading, study purposes, and just because, let's be real, I just like it. And that's the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. Then I have my little to-go tin ones. I have the Smith Waite Tarot deck in the 10 version. Okay. It's gorgeous. It's so tiny. These are the backs. So the same backs you would get in the regular size Centennial. The reason why I have the little ones is because when I'm traveling, which is something I'm going to start to do again this year when travel restrictions are better, they pretty much when they don't have so many travel restrictions, because I do exorcisms, I do paranormal investigations, and I do like to take my little deck with me, just to do readings on how the experience is going to go for personal readings, or I may even read the client just to see like what we need to do and ask guidance from the spirits or whatever. So I usually take a deck of playing cards and a version of the Waite Smith. So this is literally for traveling. So when I'm reading on the go. And then the next one I have is the Universal Waite. Look at the backs of this one. I wish the original or original size one had these card backs. How gorgeous is that, guys? Come on. And look at the, it's so cute. And this is the same reason is when I'm traveling for work, reading on, sorry about that, is for reading on the go. And that's your Universal Waite Tarot deck. Okay. Last but not least, we have the Giant Rider-Waite Tarot. This I use for study, look at that, old. Study purposes, not for reading at all. Again, because I've, since last year, not that I didn't do it before last year, but I have just been really drawn to really study tarot. Even though I read it psychically, I still like to study the history and all that. I'm kind of like a nerd in that way. And I love this because it just helps you to see the cards more close up and all that kind of stuff. And I love it. So, especially because I do a card a day study. So I'll focus on one card for the day and study it and read about it and da 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 da. That, like, basically like my goal for the day. Try to include that in my tarot practice. So, yep, I feel like you can never stop learning. So, yeah. Okay, so basically that concludes this video. This is my 2021 Waite Smith collection video. So hopefully you enjoyed looking at my babies. And yeah, if you can't tell, I am very obsessed. And I feel like the collection will get bigger in the future. But much love, much light, much blessings. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. And until the next video.